So I was in my mid-20s, shortly after my younger brother had died of a drug and alcohol related incident. And at the time, volunteering was something I'd thought about as perhaps a way of helping me come to terms with grieving for my younger brother and trying to understand the world that he had lived in, because we had grown up until our early teens in the same house, and then we were both placed in foster care, and my life went in a very different direction to his. And when he died, it was a huge shock. I volunteered with victim support for about a year, and I realised that it wasn't the right thing for me. I had found it hugely rewarding and I didn't regret it at all, and the training was really interesting, but it wasn't right for me at the time, and I then looked into becoming an appropriate adult with the local youth service, and I felt that was more in tune with my core reasons for wanting to volunteer, which was to help support kids like my brother who had become involved in crime from quite an early age, and to understand the world that they live in, and to let them know that there are people out there in the community who are interested and care about what's happening in their lives. The reason I wanted to write a book about volunteering is mainly to encourage people who are perhaps in the position I was when I was in my 20s, of thinking about it, but thinking, well, is it something that other people do? Is it going to sort of put me out of my comfort zone? Where do I start? And I was aware that from researching the market, there didn't appear to be and many books about volunteering actually written by a volunteer. My own volunteering is limited to three different areas: victim support, youth offending, and latterly the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. All three of them had quite different challenges, but to inform the book I needed to do a lot of research and speak to many people from other types of volunteering, people volunteering within health and social care, people volunteering with children, people volunteering in arts, outdoors work, the environment. There's a whole host. I've tried to cover the snippets of as wide a cross section as possible, so written in a style that's easily accessible and not actually promoting one specific organisation or charity, but written from the heart.